Hey Maria here, back with another video. It's like 2:37 and my stomach is like killing me, and I think a lot of it has to do with the topic that I brought up yesterday. The very fact that my family thought that they could control these references is something that makes me very ill, seeing as how they know how important it is for me to move on. I resent and surely I think anybody from the outside could understand why I would resent them for doing so. Hopefully that has resolved the issue, because I had to say something. I had to inform people, and because this is wrong. I mean, these people are a source of discouragement to me. I do believe my sister Tanya is involved in this. I think she has this need to somehow win some sort of war that's battling around in her head. This is probably either her or there's a religious part of it that I think in her mind she feels as though her I think she must adhere to that prosperity preaching type thing, and I think it's illegal and it's wrong and has nothing to do with being blessed by God. And see, I think a lot of these people operate in a way where it's kind of like they are the ones who pretend to be God. They're the ones who pretend to, grant the blessings, and they're the ones who, because you're living up to their standards or whatever. There are such people who excel based on their skills, and that's what I did. If I did a good job for whatever company, whether, like I said, it doesn't matter whether or not the job was, arranged or whatever. The fact of the matter is I did a good job. Now, the news station, I was just pretty much working with I did a good job with the news station. So if I was to list them as a reference, they should be able to comply with me. It doesn't matter, but my point is that, and they should too. And there really is no reason for them not to. And, but really, like I said before, ideally, an employee should know where they stand with that employer when they leave that place of employ. The very day they walk out the door, they should know where they stand with that employer. They should know, do they have a reference? Do they not have a reference? Now, all I know is that I have a reference from Steve Murray, and it is signed by Steve Murray, and it lists just a small fraction of the things that I've done at the Murray's place, and I'm deserving of that. And there's nothing that you can change that. And I expect Karen Johnson, since she's created this big debacle and it was all her fault, to be my a reference. And I don't know. I mean, most of the time they usually just call like two references. But the fact is that if I was to list a news station, it angers me that there would even be some sort of debate about it because I put in the work. And what makes me sick about it is that these people try to clutch on, they try to hang on, and I'm not invited. I never invited any of these people into my life. I resent them. I want to make sure that they're gone and they're never going to hurt me again. And that's my biggest concern. I mean, I literally wake up. I'm up tonight and I'm freaked out about it. And I feel much better once I get away from Biggie. Because I really do think that he's deranged. I think he's crazy. If he knows that he's crossed the line and he expects to be in a relationship after all that he's caused, and expects, has a sense of entitlement, there's something wrong with him. So I need to get away from my abusers. Tanya's an abuser. My sister Lisa's an abuser. Piggy is definitely an abuser. They're all abusers. And so I don't feel safe with any of them. So I have to strike out on my own. And there's no reason for me to, I shouldn't have to be worried about this. I want to make sure that I don't have to worry about encountering any more weirdos, any more freaks. I don't need to ask anybody's permission for anything. It's all ridiculous, and I can't even believe somebody would be so stupid to put something like this in place. I really cannot believe that. and I hate to harp on this so much, but it makes me ill. It literally makes me ill because because I think these people are evil, and they are. They've convinced themselves that they're good people. They're not good people. I'm glad to watch them purge them, and I don't feel safe knowing that these people have anything. I never want to go to work ever again and feel their presence. Meaning, I don't want to have any sort of connection with that ever again. So anyway, I keep bouncing back and forth. Last night I was so tired. I just had to think, I need to shut my brain off because yeah, um, I kept thinking, okay, I need to make a decision. It's like because I don't want to be here in the same house with him anymore. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I can't stay at that place of employment either, because there's no growth there. And I think that there's no reason for me to not try to achieve my goals because I believe that I have everything. Obviously, I have everything I need to do the job and do it well. And there really isn't anything else I need to sit here and brush up on. I mean, I would like to know PowerPoint. I really would. I would like to know PowerPoint. So I think what these people are trying to make me do, like my sister or whatever, is she's trying to make me model me after herself in a way. I'm not impressed with her master's degree. I'm not impressed with it. I'm not trying to knock it down or anything, but like, and this is no disrespect for people who have one. It really isn't. But all I'm saying is that if you can demonstrate that, to have a master's degree and not live as though you have any education makes absolutely no difference at all. It really doesn't. And I don't, and I could sit here and people have gone on with this debate about whether or not that makes any difference. In my personal opinion, I don't think it does. Okay. And this kind of proves it. But my point is that, I shouldn't have to hold myself back if I feel as though I am in a position to move forward. And it's not for anybody to decide whether I'm going forward or not. When I branched out and decided to do this for what I wanted to do, I made that up in my own mind. So I have a right to decide that. And see, when you have people in the mix and creating all these problems, it really does create more an illness in a person. I mean, like, that's why we have these people. They're stressed out and their families are doing this to them. It's fucking abusive. It's wrong. Um, and that's why I'm dealing with it because in the back of my mind, I'm traumatized that my family, they're narcissists. They're narcissistic and they're crazy. I don't want anything to do with them, and I'm glad. I don't want family. I don't want this. Not them. I don't want any of them, and that's how it is. And I don't care what they think. I don't care if they think it's severe. I don't care. I don't. I don't want to be married to somebody who's like that. I don't want to call somebody my sister when they're more than willing to have me thrown out on the street. I don't want that, and I don't want somebody who's trying to force and cram their way of their religion down my throat. I don't want it. Um, it's evil. It's evil, especially when you can't show me that it's of any benefit to a person's life. It's wrong. Um, so anyway, yeah, I have deep feelings about all of that, and and I resent them. I resent them attaching themselves to me. I do. I resent it. I don't want it. I reject it. There's nothing that these people can do that's going to help me in my life path. They've only created, and I'm going to be very direct here. These people and their stupid ideas, their stupid intrusion it has caused me nothing but problems, period. They have done nothing for me. It has not helped me in any way, shape, or form. All the skills that I've acquired on my own. All the anxiety that I've acquired from them, okay? It's their stupid, petty bullshit coming into my place of work, stirring up problems. Get out. I don't want you. I don't want anything to do with you. I don't have any fond memories. I stumbled upon some kid photos of me in the garage. I threw them in the trash. I don't want to remember any of these people. I don't. That's how severe this is how severe it's become. I'm more than willing to purge my family, my blood ties. I'm more than willing to purge Piggy. And I don't want these people, okay? Because they've caused me severe psychological pain. So, and if I'm waking up in the middle of the night with stomach cramps, that should tell you something. So no, I don't want it. What I want is, I'm obviously wanting to do something in me. If there's something in me that wants to do more, I mean, if this is not enough, I don't think, if I am obviously telling people and giving people instructions on where they went wrong, what makes you think that at this moment I'm supposed to sit here and say that I need more training on the situation? I don't need any more training, except for periodic training that might get changed every once in a while. I should be able to pursue my goals this very minute for the very simple fact that if I'm the one who's educating these people, that just goes to show you that I am the most qualified. So therefore, I don't feel as though I need it. Now, I want and in order to be a CPA, I may not ever get the cooperation because of these stupid people from CPAs that I want. And so that creates a problem, doesn't it? So I have to do the only thing I know what to do. I have great skills and I'm marketable now, and I don't really want to put it on the back burner, and I shouldn't have to. Why am I putting it on the back burner when there's obvious signs of other people who've been able to excel without it? The reason why is because my family wants me to cater to what they want. I don't care what they want. They've been destroying my life for years. So it's time for Marie to do what she wants to do. And the thing is that, if somebody's going to bitch about a 4-year degree, well, I can sit here and during an interview and I can tell them why that doesn't matter. I can negotiate that. You know what I mean? I want to be on my own. I choose autonomy when it comes to what I want to do for a living. And it's a big decision for me because, I'm faced with major life decisions right here, right now. I don't have time to sit here and cater to some bullshit emotional whims of some insecure person like my family. Tanya, you're weak. Get out of my life. I don't want you. There's nothing in this world that's ever going to make me like you or respect you. Get out of my life for the rest of my life, forever. Stop trying to hinder my path. Stop trying to put your 2 cents worth in. I don't want you in my life. That is a definite. It's never going to change. Okay? All you do is you cause trouble with your stupid, foolish insecurity. Get out and stay out. That goes for Lisa as well. It is what it is. You've caused me too much pain, and there is no retracting it. So anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this video up. I will be back with another one when the sun rises. I need some sleep, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Well, good night. Bye-bye.